I'd like to introduce Mike McCormick and Linda McCormick. Hello, Mike and Linda. How are you?
Hi, Samson. Thanks so much for introducing us and sharing positive things about us. In my profession, they don't say great things about you too often, so this is a good thing for us.
Well,
We're delighted.
Yeah, for the people who don't know, Mike is a very, very well-known attorney that operates in our space for 30 plus years. And Linda, oh my gosh, when I saw her background, PhD in neuroscience, she's so passionate. Mike has spoken of how passionate Linda is about educating people around the world about the science. I mean, I cannot get a better couple to share about what is happening in our phase 1 product line because a lot of people out there, there's something's coming, right? In Q1, they don't know what it is. What is this new project? What is the vision? What is the purpose? What are the products? And what is the business? So, let me go ahead and, you can maybe share a little bit more about, yourselves, and I can move over toward the product part on the slide for you.
That sounds great. Thanks so much. Linda's super smart and attractive and all that, but she's really a tremendous judge of character, especially in her husband and men, her judging character in men. So we've got that going for us. No, I'm a practicing attorney and I've been practicing law for a really long time. Linda's a scientist and she's smarter than the average bear. And I, as you can tell, I've traded up. But over the years, we've developed an affinity for all these great stories, these wonderful stories about people going from rags to riches and picking themselves up by their bootstraps and becoming something that they couldn't have been but for this industry. But that's not our story. We had all sorts of stuff before we got involved in this industry. We live in a 9-bedroom, 8-bathroom house that we've had before we ever got involved in this industry. We had plenty of things. We had lots of people in this house. We had 5 kids and dogs and her parents were living with us. I said to her, honey, we got 5 kids. We got 2 elderly folks. We got an au pair. We got 3 dogs. Let's do a new business. And she says, sure, why not? She was very, very skeptical. But that's one of the things in the law practice. My truth serum is a robust cross-examination. But in this industry, my truth serum has been Linda, because Linda is a skeptical scientist, and she doesn't think that she really has. You have to prove your merit and prove your worth if you're going to have a product line that passes her scratch and sniff test. And so she digs into the science and gets piles of papers on the bed, and our pillow talk takes a nosedive, and I'm trying to watch the Rockets game, and she's digging into all these papers and stuff. But at the end of the day, she concludes that, hey, what we've got here is something that's really, really, really special. And I'm going to let her tell about her background a little more and her product. Just briefly about us. I got involved in this industry through the courtroom long before I got involved in this industry through the living room. And the distributors that I represented were very, very high performers. And I watched what they had and what they accumulated in terms of their wealth, in terms of their things that they accumulated. And that was nice. That was a nice scorecard, I suppose. But what really impressed me was that they were able to do that while raising great families and having nice kids. Lance and Tracy fall into that category. I'm so close to their kids. We've got so many friends that I know all of their kids as a result of this business, because we had stuff, but we were time poor. And this industry allowed us to have a little bit more time. So I retooled my law practice, and now the big epiphany in this industry for us was, unlike the law practice where the whole thing is defeating my opponent and spiking my briefcase in the courtroom and doing the happy dance after a victory in trial. In this, it's not that way. The victory is helping other people be successful. And so by retooling my law practice, I could continue to do my practice. She could continue to do her profession. We were able to help people. And in a transition like this, legal challenges are presented all the time, and we're able to help distributors through those legal challenges. So the law practice is an extension of the help that we can give to all of the people who are in our organization. And that's where the true joy in this is. But this project, why this project? Well, we've seen, as Lance suggested, a lot of companies going sideways, a lot of companies going south. And we've seen that often it is a result of failures in character and integrity. And the people that we've locked arms with, Lance and Tracy and Samson and Kim, they epitomize character and integrity. And we have a corporate partner who's also strong character, strong integrity, people that we can really be proud to be in business with. And that's why Linda and I are doing this. And we don't look at this as the next stop. This is a life-changing opportunity for us. This is something that we believe will really change not just the lives of all of those we acquaint this project to acquaint with this project, but our own lives as well. And we couldn't be happier to share that. We can't do it, though, without a strong product line. And Linda, why don't you could explain to them a little bit about your background and a little bit about the products and how you've looked into the science behind them.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Mike, and all of you. I did think it was important to give you a little bit about my background to kind of tell what qualifies me to critically evaluate these products and the scientific advisory board as well. And just to let you know that I am what's called a senior director of global medical affairs for a large pharmaceutical company. And part of my job is to critically evaluate compounds for drug development, and not only evaluate those compounds for their safety, for their efficacy, for their commercial viability, but also we do elicit the advice of experts, so thought leaders in their field. And so I need to critically evaluate those experts. I need to be able to say that these men and women have the credentials, the experience, the knowledge, the qualifications for us to trust them with our clinical trials and to go in the right direction. And so that's what I did here. I just applied those same rigorous kind of evaluative properties to, what we do here and what we're doing here with this exciting new company. And I can tell you that after looking at it, it's amazing. So we do have a suite of highly consumable, scientifically designed products that they are absolutely designed to enhance all the aspects of your health, from looking good, from feeling good on the inside, and to also enhance the gut health, and not only enhance the immune system, but also boost the immune system, and joint health. We can provide products that do enhance the joint health, and that's so important to be able to live the active lifestyle that we all want to live, right? And also we do have the ability with these products to fight free radicals. And we do that with scientifically supported superfoods. So I think you're going to be really pleased when you see the products that we're supporting. They're terrific. And as far as the scientific advisory is concerned, they're top notch. I mean, they're all highly qualified, highly credentialed, thought leaders in their field. I'm proud to be associated with them. I'm fully confident in their abilities to steer us in the direction that we're going into. And so, after looking at all of this, I do give my absolute endorsement to the products, and to the scientific advisory board.
And we can't wait to share more of this with each of you in the weekly calls that we're going to be having going forward. Next week, we'll be having a call on the comp plan. We'll be having weekly calls on key ingredients to what makes this opportunity an incredible opportunity. The products are one, the purpose, the people story that Lance and Tracy told, and everything you're going to hear from Samson and Kim for the rest of this call, and a couple of our special guests enhance what it is we're doing and probably explain why the heck Mike and Linda McCormick are doing this. If we haven't explained it well enough, I'm sure they'll fill in all the gaps. We're honored. It's a privilege to share the call tonight with the likes of Lance and Tracy and Samson and Kim and the other special guests you'll meet here shortly. And thank you so very much for including us in your evening Zoom call tonight.
Wow. Thank you, Mike and Linda, for your sharing, because look, you two are cream of the crop in your professional careers. I mean, just to get your stamp of approval and having you involved, to tell everybody the truth, both of you have really helped us navigate in putting this very amazing platform that we're putting together. In this project, it's going to be powerful. People are going to see a difference when using the product. And rest assured that we are working night and day, especially Mike. I know he's been working very hard on the legal side. Make sure that we here together with so many of you can build a company that is a legacy company.